我们来解一下艾丽的同伴任务。他家就住在这边呢，哦，住在那个一个博士的隔壁而已。OK， 要渐渐哦，他家那么好，哇，豪宅呢。哎呀，有拎刀呢哦。哦，那你爸妈呢？哇哦，我好像看到爸妈了。
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss. We certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
他之前有说要我火爆一点，是吗？好。
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like.
好像弄得更糟了。
We'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Oh.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
静静听。
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
唉，又是怕邻
We
居说
concocted a
说话。
story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to,
好，
leave.
请自己的
Quietly,
女儿离
if
开
you。don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
don't cause a scene.
我靠！哎，
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
这对父母真的是你亲生的吗？我真的怀疑耶！我靠！为了这种生活，捏造了一个假的死亡证明，然后换取利益。但是人回来了，却没有一种喜悦，反而还要他走。干嘛的八哥
We gotta talk.
？OK，
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
嗯，
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. I know. This whole experience is stuck in my head like a bad jingle. Just need something worse to get it out. There, that's what I was talking about. Really, though? Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? Want to bet? I've got some big appetites, and they're all cheap.
Oh?
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing, and I'll get to cut them off.
So...
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
我们出发吧。我们要找一个保险公司，然后改什么什么什么受益的哦。
You seen Arthur today?
This looks like
哦
a，place.
这里
You ready to get...
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
哦，
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
没有，他没死啊。他在我旁边啊。这要怎么选啊 ？Shit！
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting. The employee handbook doesn't say anything about that. Very well. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Yeah， 这样子就是说更改之后，他们得到的那个赔偿，那个死亡的赔偿金就会流入在这边。哎嘿，搞定！
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
好，享受自己死的钱。Congratulations！
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Yeah. The funny thing about getting what you want is then you gotta figure out what to do with it. I've never been much of a planner. Makes my eyeballs itch. If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble? You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
我是行动派。
Yeah. I'm not trying to get all mushy or anything. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
是啊。
Yeah, don't make too much of this, okay?
搞定！哇，赚了一大堆经验呢！我的天啊 ！OK， 现在准备前往董事会，能进去吗？
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
啊！你们都是为了钱，他们都是为了钱，妈的！哎呦，看，让我赚的钱都给你们贿赂掉，给你们就好了。OK， 我们主要是，101，这个是彩蛋吗？101避难所，不是101大楼啊。哦。
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
OK， 我们来到这边了哦。
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new forms? Or how many citations I'll get for impeding HHC business in the meantime? Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
所以可以进来了。哦 ，Come on！ 我们的任务很简单 ，kill an animal， 杀了全部所有的人，然后统一这个世界。切！啊，这边好多守卫哦。 哇哦！要不看看我，我也是守卫啊！咦，一看就知道是同伙的。哎哦，这边还有哦。等等，我有一个任务，好像是要干嘛？方向是对的吗？一样，同个方向。好。 那我怎么进去啊？嘘。哦，有东西可以解锁就对了。看一下啊，这不行，开手要100。这边呢？不能开，不能开。OK， 只有一条路。先跟他对话吧。
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
感觉好像这边会有一个门是锁的，会不会是从这边绕过去？从这门一定是不能进去的。Yeah。
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
这边只好用欺骗的方式。
I'll keep it down.
Yeah, keep it down. 我总觉得怪怪的。
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
哦，这钢琴也太科技了吧！
afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Yeah, 都不是
I don't
真
know
的。
about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
你们两个知识更是而且铜牌厉害。常规按摩，嚯，我应该要送的啊 ！shit！ 不！这是怎么回事？哎呦 ！OK， 怀恨是卡在还可以的阶段，还没有到很糟。OK， 很好。怀恨不至于打起来。 但打起来确实有点蛮尴尬的。哇哦！哇哦！ 这是，哇，有没有在办公？哦，就是这一条，我看一下好了。哇哦
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cab.
有点不太乐观哎。
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you. And I don't have any new clearances on the list.
不能过去。那貌似要找个人带我进去，是不是？
Hey, did
Did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened.
OK， 我现在唯一做的事情就是这一台电脑，唯一能做的，试试看，拼了！他要我骇客。我骇客完了，然后呢？是啊，这样很尴尬啊。这跟
Sorry. I knew it. He's eating your lunch too, isn't he? That greedy little sissy pig. This is great. I finally have someone else to complain to.
Do these people got nothing else to occupy their time?
Complaining is a competitive sport in Byzantium.
You'll get your turn. Right now, we're talking about Theodore. Oh, that's no problem. I can get you into the lab. In fact, let's go there now. Theodore's out right now, but we should be ready when he gets back. That way, everyone can see you chew him out. This is going to be so good.
OK。先去骇客那一台电脑，然后找到一些资料，再来找他。他可能活动区域是在这边，然后他可以帮我弄进去。OK。
Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And she's on her own if she runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
Go on through.
OK， 安全了。进来之后，
Okay. They can't keep us out.
应该是这张卡片可以，应该可以通过。Let's go。OK。任务点在隔壁。你现在变成他们的人了，对。是他吗？
My mysterious Sprat Savior. What an unexpected surprise.
Hmm?
But what are you doing here?
Eh?
On the other side of the lab? Why, that requires a top-level clearance. After all, we're running low on the stuff. Oh, very well. I really shouldn't be doing this, but you did help me out. Take this key card. It'll get you into the hibernation lab where the remaining dimethyl sulfoxide is. If you're seen by any of the guards, however, I'm afraid I can't help. Good luck.
Luck. Okay. Oh. Shit.
Got a promotion coming. Deal.
我走这边对吗？靠，这是走上去。哇，一直在扣啊。不行不行，不能这样玩。Oh shit! Oh shit!
Got it. Inside voices.
我要怎么补充？重点我要怎么补充？我现在卡在一个很尴尬的地方，是我要怎么补充？难道他们有什么东西可以？就是类似说任务的这个卡片，难道说不能？
Keep your shoulders up. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification. Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here. Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Okay. OK， OK。Oh my god！ 不是啊，看封锁。OK。好的东西就赶快走。What the hell？什么意思啊？哎呦！Let's go！ 我要怎么离开呀？我们离开了。但这里就是哪里啊？
Captain, if you're looking, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Who are you?
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town.
What?
All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
What?
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
尴尬。